Hello, my fellows. I'm your friendly guide, Mr. Smart. Today we shall discuss habit number 2 of Stephen Covey's best-selling book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which is to begin with the end in mind. Here I need to remind you that this animation is part of the 7 Habits series based on what I've learned from Stephen's book. Our mission is to help you in becoming smart physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. So subscribe and join Mr. Smart to learn, practice, and promote smart living. Now let us dive back into today's topic. Begin with the end in mind. It's exactly what I used to struggle with in my life. I would often get distracted with individual daily chores, forgetting everything I was supposed to accomplish for the entire day. This tendency I had to get bogged down by each chore rendered me ineffective. I was busy, but not effective, not really productive. I felt as if I was working, but no goals had been achieved. Then I befriended Stephen Covey in his book. I got to realize that my ladder was leaning on the wrong wall and I was moving fast in the wrong direction. Covey suggests having a very clear mission of your life. Then every step we take, every bit of our work, will move us closer to our ultimate goal. Without a clear sense of direction and priorities, we tend to get easily distracted and diffused. We may end up achieving professional competence, recognition, or money at the cost of our health, relationships, and peace of mind. Only too late would we realize that we've achieved empty victories at the cost of what was most important and dear to us. Imagine being at your own funeral and see what people are saying about you. And then pick a destination that you want to get to in your life and start your journey right from this very moment in the direction of your chosen destination. This intentional effort is necessary. Otherwise, you will end up any place other than the one you truly wanted. Another good way is to write out your personal mission statement, which clearly defines what you want to achieve in your life and what your principles are. My friends, I hope you are enjoying this animation. You'll find these animations very useful if you're interested in living a smart life physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Subscribe to this channel and join me in this endeavor to promote smart living. Like much of the discussed topics in Stephen's book, this habit is equally important in business life. It creates leaders who can carry a business in difficult and uncertain terrains. Such leaders build positive organizational culture and harmonious teams. These effective leaders can read the changing trends in business that efficient managers often overlook. The sad demise of Nokia from being the world's best mobile phone company to losing it all by 2013 is quite noteworthy. This spectacular failure was the result of a culture of arrogance and fear, in spite of the best human resources employed with Nokia. This culture starts at the top and oozes towards the bottom. In this regard, Nokia failed miserably. There were many efficient managers at Nokia to handle daily tasks, but no effective leaders who could read the changing trends and identify internal weaknesses without being drunk with arrogance and overconfidence with past successes. They were more bureaucratic in their structure, which compelled their people to do things by the book. Truly effective leaders do the right things, while efficient managers do things by the book. Only the leaders who begin with the end in mind have the courage to do the right things. This can be the fine-tuning of the overall direction of a business or correcting the prevalent organizational culture. In Nokia, there were plenty of efficient managers with short-term goals, agendas, and targets. But there was no leader who began with the end in mind, who could correct the trajectory of Nokia. Technically speaking, the software of Nokia phones were inferior to that of Apple's iPhone, but leaders at Nokia were too arrogant to accept it and take corrective measures. On the other hand, efficient managers were too busy in achieving their quarterly targets. Plus, they feared losing their jobs if they spoke the truth in front of top management and leadership. That's the culture of failure. My viewers, my fellows, my friends, what have you learned from the failure of the mighty Nokia? How can the habit of begin with the end in mind improve your life and work? Let your fellow viewers and your friendly guide, Mr. Smart, know in the comments section. It is our mission to promote smart living on 4 levels: physical, mental, emotional, and financial. Subscribe and join me to learn, practice, and promote smart living. And yes, don't forget to hit the bell button for notifications so that you don't miss any video from Mr. Smart. It is totally free and it is entirely for your own well-being. So what are you waiting for? Just subscribe and learn to be smart.